Hey guys, I'm Paul Daddy's Grow Science, and today's little project I've got a misting system. I've got a cycle timer. This is a Yardeen Cycle Timer bought off of Amazon. This is my first attempt at propagation where I'm doing more than one plant at one time. So I've decided to try to put in a little misting system, and I'm doing it on the cheap. And this is one of the least expensive cycle timers on Amazon. So it was about $20, and it's plastic. It's got mixed reviews, but mine works. I don't know how long it's going to work, but it does work. So I'm just trying to get my feet wet. If I decide this is something I want to pursue, well, I'll build a more robust system later on. But anyway, I got started, and then I found out, well, you're really better off if you don't run that misting system at night. Just heard it go off. Coming out here to turn it off in the evening and on in the morning, you know, the fun factor kind of starts going down when you get stuck to doing that every day. So I thought I'd be a lot happier if the fun factor would go up a whole lot if I could automate it. So I tried to figure out what to do. And it just so happens that this system, I guess it must be partial analog and partial digital, but it works if you take the batteries out, and then when you put them back on in the morning, it'll start right up. You know, I've got it set on 10 minutes off and then run for 10 seconds. As soon as I put the batteries back in, well, it fires right back up. So what I've done, I've bought some dummy batteries. I'm gonna stick those in. I've got another little digital timer, and I can turn it off for the nighttime, and I've got this already programmed. So I'm gonna put those batteries in there and then make sure this thing runs, and I'll be in business. Okay, allegedly I've got this thing pre-programmed, so I'm going to plug that in there. Get my power strip over here, and let's plug that in and turn the power on. Okay, I'll turn that fan off, but that verifies that my power strip's working. And now let's plug this up. All right, I heard it power up. So let's see what time it is. All right, I got 11:50, so in 10 minutes, that cycle timer or that misting system should perform for me. Now the only downfall is they like for you to have this cap on there, and you're not going to be able to screw it on without messing up your cord. That's one thing you have to make a concession on there, but I've got mine inside this greenhouse for the protection. So that's what we're doing. All right, we got it where you can watch it work. So we'll be back here in a few minutes, and when this thing cuts on. So I know pretty close to when it should come on. So we'll just verify that it works, and this will be using the on-off timer with the dummy batteries for power. All right, we're getting pretty close, so within the next minute it should go off. Okay, it should go off pretty soon. There you go. That thing is on schedule and working. The dummy batteries work, so it's going to work with the timer. That's great. So the Yardeen Cycle Timer works with dummy batteries. So if you're out there in YouTube land, some of you might like to hear that information. Okay guys, that little project, it won't change the world, but it certainly made my day a little bit brighter. So anytime I can automate something and take some of the work out of it, that's a win-win. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button on your way out. Consider subscribing. Hope to see you next time at Paw Daddy's Grow Science.